Title: The Quiet Betrayal. Sarah and James had always been the kind of couple that people envied. Their love seemed effortless, built on years of shared memories, inside jokes, and quiet nights spent together. James worked as an architect, often pulling late nights to finalize designs, while Sarah, a successful marketing manager, found herself constantly on the go for work meetings and events. They had the kind of life that many would aspire to: a beautiful home, a strong partnership, and the promise of a future built together. But underneath the glossy surface, something had shifted. Sarah felt at first the dull ache of longing, the quiet emptiness that echoed in the spaces where their conversations used to be. James was always busy, immersed in his work, and when he wasn't, he was lost in his thoughts. She couldn't blame him. After all, they both had their responsibilities, but that didn't make the loneliness go away. Then came Adam. He was new to the office, a charismatic, sharp-witted man with a smile that made Sarah forget the fatigue of a long day. Their first conversation had been innocent, just two colleagues chatting about a new project. But somewhere in the exchange, something had sparked. Adam's attention felt like a balm to the places Sarah had forgotten were bruised. They started to talk more, their conversation stretching beyond work into the late hours. He made her laugh, made her feel seen, and for the first time in a long time, she felt alive. At first, it was harmless. They'd meet for coffee during lunch breaks or have brief, casual chats in the office. But soon, the lines between professional and personal blurred. The messages grew longer, the exchanges more intimate, until one evening, as Sarah stood on her balcony looking at the city below, Adam kissed her. It was a gentle, almost hesitant kiss. But in that moment, Sarah knew there was no turning back. She tried to justify it. James was always working, always distracted. Surely, she deserved to feel wanted, to feel special, didn't she? The guilt would come in waves, but the excitement of the secret, of feeling desired, was a force too strong to resist. So, Sarah continued. The affair was messy, filled with moments of pure bliss, mixed with the heavy weight of her conscience. Each stolen kiss, each hidden touch, felt like a betrayal that gnawed at her insides. James noticed the change. He couldn't pinpoint it, but he saw the distance growing between them. The late nights, the distant gazes. He tried to bridge the gap, planning surprise dinners and spontaneous weekends away, but Sarah's heart wasn't in it. The love she once felt for him had been replaced with a quiet void that she couldn't fill, no matter how hard she tried. It was on one of those weekends away, when they were sitting across from each other at a small restaurant, that James finally asked, "What's going on with us, Sarah? I don't think I know you anymore." Her heart sank. The weight of her secret hung in the air like a storm cloud, but Sarah didn't know how to say the words. Instead, she looked away, her fingers tightening around the glass of wine in her hand. She couldn't look him in the eye, knowing that the truth was more than he could ever bear.